everyone, Denise here. I am here with this little cutie pie. But first of all, I would like to thank everybody who has subscribed, watched, or left comments on my video. It's really I'm really appreciative. So thank you guys so very, very much. I also hope that if you watch my video, my last video, I did some shout outs. I hope they were okay. I know I'm still very amateurish in these videos, but I hope that everyone was happy with the shout outs I did for them. Next week I'll start from the next letter E and work my way up that way. That way nobody is being put before someone else or anything like that. It's all done fair. And yeah, so that's it really for that. But anyway, I hope everyone's having a lovely day. If you're not feeling so good, I do hope that you feel better very, very soon. And I will say prayers for everybody tonight, as I always do. So anyway, let's get on with this little chunk here. So this is Ivy Claire, my beautiful little sweet pea here. She's got such a cute face. That face is just adorable. I love that little face. It's so cute. If I'm having a bad day, some of these babies I have here, if I'm having a bad day, because obviously everybody gets down on occasion, and no matter who you are, but when you've got chronic conditions, it can probably happen a bit more often. But I only have to look at some of these sweet babies' faces and I feel tons better. So, that being said, let me tell you what sculpt she is. So, she is the Megan Rose sculpt from Ashton Drake, designed by Sherry Rawn. And she's part of the So Truly Real vinyl. She is, let me see, I'll show you the other side of that. So if you want to pause the video and read that, you're quite welcome. I'll be there for a minute or two so you can see. She's a gorgeous girl, and I would definitely recommend her. She's not got that much weight, so she's alright for a younger collector, and she's alright for people who maybe have injuries or elderly, or like me have a back condition, which means that sometimes my bigger babies I can't hold because they pull on my back, whereas because she's quite a light dog, I can hold her longer, and she's just precious. That's one of the reasons why I do sometimes like the Ashton Drake dolls. Because they are lighter and they're sometimes easier for me to handle. But yeah, so that's that really. Like I said, if you have any sort of issues where you can't lift or can't lift very much, then she's another Ashton Drake baby that takes your fancy is ideal for that. Now let's have a look at her. I will go over this outfit later. when I put it back on. But let's have a look at her details. I like to do this in case you ever see her, or ever want to get her for yourself or for somebody that loves these babies. So that's her little feet. There's not much detailing. It's a typical Ashton Drake. She's very soft though. As you can see, she's soft. And on this foot, she has her big toe separate from those three, and then a small toe separate. And on this foot, she has a big toe separate, and then all the four other little toes are all together. This is the front of her foot. As you can see, she has that big toe that sticks out a little bit, and she has some blushing there. And turn you around, sweetie. And on this foot, she's got the blushing, and you can see her little toenails and that. And her feet are that big, which are, they're very small, I think. Let's see if I've got a tape measure here. I should have thought of that before, but let's have a look. I have one here. Like I said, her feet are very small. They are roughly 2.5 inches. So yeah, they're pretty small. I make little booties for her because she has so small feet. So that's her legs and her material starts there for a cloth body. It's very thin, like a linen, very thin cotton. I wonder if I can show you a bit better. So hopefully you can see that. It's very thin. You can almost see through it, but not quite. And come here, sweet pea. And her cloth goes to there on her arm. And I just going to fasten this up before I move on. And like I said before, I like to put an extra body on, which is this one, to keep her body clean if I ever sell her on or anything. You know, it makes it pleasant when you've got a nice body underneath. And it's not seen, so it doesn't matter. And then I put another one on top. I usually put white one on the bottom here, but I didn't have one for her. And then this is the ones that she had on. So I'm going to show you her hand movements now. She does have armatures in her arms, which I'll show you. Sit there, sweet bee. So there's, look at that beautiful sculpting hand movement. That hand, and then this hand is different. It's really nicely done. And she has more detail on the inside of her hands. and with the armatures you can put her in any pose that you want to put her in, which is really nice if you want to take a lot of photos and things like that. She's good for that. Or if you wanted to hold a teddy or something, let's give the teddy. As you can see, you can really get her to hold on to it, because she's got armatures, so that's really cute. So let's now look at her pretty little face. I'm going to turn her right round here, a bit lower down. There, you can look at that pretty face. You can just see her tongue between her lips there, and she's got these gorgeous brown eyes. Look at her, she's just beautiful. And she actually has rooted hair, which I'm going to get round to sorting out when I get off camera. But all I really need to do with this is I wet it, and then I scrunch it and makes curls, and it curls up pretty much straight away. It's really nicely rooted. The hair's a bit dry, but it's better than some of the other ones. Even if I put some conditioner in it with the water, and it still seems very dry, but that might be just because it's the hair that's used. So that's that. And then she wears tiny baby size, which is like up to £6. She can wear them. They're pretty good. This looks slightly big on her, but they're not too bad. And so I got her this lovely little sleeper to wear, and it's got animals all over it, and I'll show it you in a minute. I'm just gonna put it on her. By the way, her head doesn't really do much. You can probably get it to there, if that's about your lot. Come on, sweet darling, let's get your handy in. Come on, good girl. Yes. So this sleeper is really cute on her, and it's gender neutral, which is really nice. It has got a bit of pink on it, but it's also got a bluey grey background colour, so yeah, it would be suitable for any gender. And it's got a zip, which I do prefer the poppers, but I would imagine if you've got a real baby, unfortunately I've never had that experience, but if you have a real baby, I would think that a zipper is probably easier than messing about. But on these dolls, sometimes they look a bit, they don't sit quite right, but anyway, but it's very cute, so let's have a look at it. So move your arms, darling. Let's have a look at what we have here. So we've got little bumblebee there. We have a bunny. We've got a cow and a rainbow there. A mouse, a sun, and a pink cloud with rain. We have a little pink dinosaur, and we have a white cloud with pink edging, and we have a little duck. We turn her right round. She has a giraffe, and she has a pink elephant with grey ears. It's just adorable. And I'll show you the back. If I can sit her up a little bit so you can see better. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's a really, really cute pattern. And I really like it on her. So she's ready for bed. And I paired it with this lovely pink, well, it's like a dusky pink bow. And so that's her set up for bed. Yes, you're ready for bed. Yes, you are. So she doesn't have a magnet, if you're wondering. She doesn't have a magnet at all, but I like to look at that pretty face. Anyway, look at you. You're so cute. Yeah, you are. So that's her, and her name is Ivy Claire. 2 words, Ivy and then Claire, and I think she's just a gorgeous girl. Yes, she is. Look at them chubby cheeks. So yeah, so that's her, everybody. So I hope you enjoyed looking at her description and her little sweet face, looking at you all. And again, I would like to thank everybody who has supported my channel by watching, commenting, or subscribing to my very amateurish channel. I hope I get better as time moves on. I do hope so. But this is the real me at the moment. And yeah, so hope everyone has a lovely evening and a lovely afternoon and a lovely rest of your day wherever you are. And I hope that it's a really fun Friday for you all. And have a blessed day, everyone. And little sweet pea here. Just going to wave bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Bye.